The cabin leans where the fir trees stand. Smoke curls soft from a coffee can. Morning comes with a silver phase over the rocks and the empty place. A notebook waits by the unmade bed, full of questions never said. Outside the lake lies clear and wide, holding the sky on its quiet side. No town bell rings, no truck rolls by, only a hawk in the pale blue sky. The pine floor warms in a strip of sun, bread on the table, work half done. Some days meaning feels close to near, like a deer at the edge of the clearing. Then it moves through the grass unseen, leaving the whole world washed and green. Maybe the answer is not a sound, maybe it grows from the waiting ground. Let me sit where the still water shines, let the small wind loosen my mind. All this searching, all this stone doesn't have to be walked alone. In the quiet, something true finds a way of coming through. Evening folds on the cedar bark, stars come slowly out of the dark. Every question worn and deep lays its head down by the creek. Let me sit where the still water shines, let the small wind loosen my mind. All this searching, all this stone doesn't have to be walked alone. In the quiet, something true finds a way of coming through.
Bus stop leans by the empty field, where the rain has turned to rust. Your letter rides in my coat pocket, soft at every fold and crease. The highway hums beyond the trees, like a river made of stone. And the geese fly south in a broken line, like they know what it means to go. A motel lamp in the window glows on a town without a name. The maple leaves on the wet black road look like little hands of flame. Your voice still turns in the radio hush between the songs and static. And every mile lets something go, but never quite lets me have it. The clouds move slow, the fences pass, some things leave some things last. Carry me road through the evening rain, past the fields that forgot my name. What I lost is walking to in the quiet, close and true. Every bend and every stone teaches the heart how to be alone. Dawn comes pale on the county line, with crows in a silver sky. The world looks clean and almost kind when the dark begins to dry. Carry me road through the evening rain, past the fields that forgot my name. What I lost is walking to in the quiet, close and true.
The back steps creak in the amber light, where the evening settles low. Mama's quilt hangs on the line, like a sail too tired to go. And the maples drop their copper leaves on the path beside the shed, and the old house hums a softer tune than the one inside my head. The suitcase waits by the garden wall, with a shirt and a pair of shoes. The morning train will shake the town and carry off the dew. Years went by like chimney smoke up above the pines, leaving fingerprints on the door and silver in the vines. The wind knows every nail and stone, but it still moves on alone. Hold me, house of cedar and clay, while the sky turns blue into gray. Every room has learned my name, every road will change the same. Growing up is a quiet sound, like leaves letting go of the ground. Someday this porch will look so small from a far-off winter rain, but the creek will keep its steady song and call me back again. Hold me, house of cedar and clay, while the sky turns blue into gray. Growing up is a quiet sound. Hold me, house of cedar and clay, while the sky turns blue into gray. Growing up is a quiet sound, like leaves letting go of the ground.
The pond lies flat in the morning shade, with the reeds all standing still. A heron lifts from the silver edge and disappears behind the hill. My coffee cools on the porch rail. The pine trees breathe and sway, but something in my chest keeps walking when the world asks me to stay. The gravel path is wet with dawn. The fence is green with moss. A quiet bee moves flower to flower, like it never learned of loss. Clouds go slow above the field, soft as wool and rain. Yet under every peaceful thing runs a small and restless flame. Maybe calm is not a place. Maybe it is moving with grace. Let the water hold the sky. Let the wind pass lightly by. There is room inside this heart for the stillness and the spark. Some days peace is standing near. Some days peace is leaving here. Evening folds the hills in blue. Crickets sing the dark. The moon comes up without a sound and steadies every part. Let the water hold the sky. Let the wind pass lightly by. There is room inside this heart for the stilly Sarah's part. Let the water hold the sky. Let the wind pass lightly by. There is room inside this heart for the stillness and the spark.
Morning lay soft on the river stones, mist on the field where the wild grass grows. Hands in my pockets, my heart half awake, counting the crows on the old church gate. Some days the sky feels gentle and near. Some days it leaves me standing here with dust on my boots and a question inside, like a small dark seed in the warm hillside. Mama said grace at the kitchen light, rain on the roof like a lullaby. Now every prayer feels quiet and thin, a candle blown out then lit again. The pines keep breathing over rest comes slow, like the moon through trees. Still some restless walks with me. Maybe the wind knows where to go. Maybe not knowing is part of home. Hold me close, little morning light, when my heart won't settle right. Let the hills be kind, let the river run. Let my doubt lie down in the rising sun. There is wonder in the ache. There is peace in what I cannot name. Out past the fence, the meadow beds, gold as a hymn that never ends. Every quiet thing I see is learning how to carry me. Hold me close, little morning light, when my heart won't settle right. Let the hills be kind, let the river run. Let my doubt lie down in the rising sun. There is wonder in the ache. There is peace in what I cannot name.
The apple tree still marks the yard where the summer grass grew high. Bare feet ran through the clover stars with the swallows in the sky. A rusted swing moved soft and slow, though no one pushed it now. And the evening held its golden breath on the branches bending down. The old creek knew my secret name and carried it through stone, past the fields where questions came like birds returning home. A small brown dog, a broken fence, a jar of firefly light. Back then the world was close enough to hold against the night. Now the hills look far and kind, like they know what I came to find. Tell me, little wind, where does wonder go when the child in the doorway starts walking alone? Does it sleep in the leaves? Does it hide in the rain? Does it wait by the road till we call it again? All this time, all this blue, still looking for the boy I knew. Morning warms the wooden floor, dust turns bright and thin. The answer is a quiet door that opens from within. Tell me, little wind, where does wonder go when the child in the doorway starts walking alone? All this time, all this blue, still looking for the boy I knew.
church bell drifts through the cedar trees as the morning turns to gold. A suitcase waits by the screen door light with a sweater for the cold. Your garden rows are dark with rain, the sparrows lift and turn, and every road beyond the hill feels like a prayer to learn. The kitchen smells of bread and pine, the floorboards know my feet. A Bible rests by the window glass where the dust and sunlight meet. Father's coat hangs by the nail, mother hums down the hall, and leaving feels like asking God to catch what has to fall. The sky is wide, the house is small, still love is holding both of all. Bless the door that lets me go. Bless the fields that raise me slow. Doubt may walk beside my name, wonder keeps a little flame. Home is not a place to keep, it is a light that follows me. Finds the empty room soft with rain and grace. The moon lays down across the bed like a hand upon my face. Bless the door that lets me go. Bless the fields that raise me slow. Doubt may walk beside my name, wonder keeps a little flame.
The attic window holds the sun in a square of golden dust. A toy train waits beneath the bed with its wheels gone still with rust. The yard below is quiet now, the lilacs lean and bloom, and childhood hums a little song in the corner of the room. The blackberry hill behind the fence is tangled green and high, where small hands reach for summer fruit with purple on the sky. Voices call from the maple shade, no screen door sings today, just the wind moving through the grass like it knows what not to say. Stillness keeps what time lets go, soft as seeds beneath the snow. Ooh, come back slow, old afternoon, through the dust in the quiet room. There is a child in every light, there is a field inside the night, and when the whole house holds its breath, love is living there again. The evening folds the garden blue, the first star finds the pain. Some memories do not ask for much,
The train moves slow by the yellow field, past broken barns and the turning wheel. A boy once waved from a gravel lane. Now his hands know work and his eyes know rain. The hills roll back in a faded line, green as a thought from another time. Summer leans on the window glass, watching the young days loosen and pass. A coat hangs warm on the empty seat, bread in a bag by my tired feet. Small towns blink in the evening blue, porch lights calling to someone new. The road hums low with a steady sound, taking the long way through quiet ground. Every mile is a soft goodbye to the child who ran where the swallows fly. Time don't rush, it walks beside, with dust on its shoes and a patient stride. Carry me on, little westbound rail, through the cornfield dusk and the silver veil. Let the old days fade, let the new ones start, with a steady hand on a changing heart. Growing up is a road unknown, but the moon still follows me home. Night falls kind on the river bend, stars come out like old time friends. All we were and all we'll be, move like water under me. Carry me on, little westbound rail, through the cornfield dusk and the silver veil. Let the old days fade, let the new ones start, with a steady hand on a changing heart. Growing up is a road unknown, but the moon still follows me home.
Back porch glows in the morning rain, a Bible closed by the window pane. Suitcase waits where the floorboards creak, dust on the latch and a sparrow's beak. Father's coat on the kitchen chair, coffee cooling in the prayer-warm air. The road runs pale past the orchard stones, calling softly from the edge of home. Church bells roll through the cedar trees, low as thunder, light as leaves. No sure answer in the cloudy blue. By the garden gate says some love follows, some love waits. The hills stand still in a silver line, like open hands at the end of time. Doubt came riding with the dawn, but this road, bless this leaving, bless the heart that keeps believing. When the night falls wide and unknown, let one star lead me on. Home is not a place I lose, it's the light I carry through.
The porch light burns in the early blue. One last cup in a quiet room. Floorboard side where the suitcase waits. Dust in the hall by the old screen gate. No one speaks but the kettle sings, soft as rain on the window strings. Morning holds its breath outside, like it knows its heart must ride. The road bends past the Cedar line, feels like still in a silver shine. A sparrow lifts from the fence alone, small brown wings over gravel and stone. Home grows small in the rearview glass, slow as clouds over autumn grass. Silence sits in the passenger seat, warm as wool around my knees. Some goodbyes don't close the door. They leave a lamp on evermore. Keep the light low, keep the bread warm, for the quiet child walking through the storm. Though the miles may pull me far, home still hums beneath my heart. In the unknown, love walks with me, soft and slow. Evening falls on a nameless town. Stars come out without a sound. Every road and darkened pine carries a little of what was mine. Keep the light low, keep the bread warm, for the quiet child walking through the storm. Though the miles may pull me far, home still hums beneath my heart. In the stillness, in the love walks with me, soft and slow.
The house is quiet after the rain, blue light resting on the window pane. A wooden horse by the bedroom door, dust on its back from years before. The kettle clicks, the floorboards breathe. Morning sits down soft with me. Outside the birch leaves barely stir, like they still know the child we were. Small hands once filled that room with sound. goes the years without a word at all. Let the quiet keep the door half wide. Let the old lights sit by my side. All the little days we used to know. Blue bloom like clover where the moss grows low. In this soft and silent room, childhood hums like a late spring moon. Even the dust in the afternoon turns to gold and leaves too soon. Every shadow, every tree keeps a younger part of me. Let the quiet keep the door half wide. Let the old lights sit by my side. All the little days we used to know. Blue bloom like fur where the moss grows low. In this soft and silent room, childhood hums like a late spring moon.
The river wears the evening light like a shirt from long ago, skipping stones in the summer heat where the milkweed used to grow. Your laughter still runs through the reeds, soft as rain on tin, and the willow by the swimming hole keeps bending toward what's been. The barn roof shines with a copper glow, the grass is high and sweet. Blackberries stain the dusty road in the soles of our bare feet. A dragonfly above the creek turns blue then disappears, like every small and shining thing we tried to keep for years. The hills remember more than me. They hold it low and let it be. Oh, little river, carry slow. All the days we had to know. Every cloud that drifts apart looks like a piece of my own heart. Still the green comes back in spring and teaches old roots how to sing. Settles on the fence, the moon is pale and kind. Childhood is a lantern now, left burning in the mind. Oh, little river, carry slow. All the days we had to know. Every cloud that drifts apart looks like a piece of my own heart.
The garden gate hangs open wide. Rain in the weeds and the roses tired. Your blue chair leans by the empty shed. Leaves pile softly where words were said. The pear tree bends with a heavy grace, like it remembers your weathered face. Nothing is gone, but nothing is the same. Even the sparrows call your name. October walks through the lower field. Brown grass broken, black earth healed. Clouds move slow over stone and wire. Smoke curls up from a neighbor's fire. The old creek runs with a darker sound, pulling loose leaves down and down. Some things change without asking why, like geese in a pale, impatient sky. The hills don't speak, but they understand how to let go with open hands. Let the rain come, let the roots run deep. Let the tired earth take what it needs. Every fallen leaf, every bending pine knows how to lose and still be kind. And the wind in the grass, slow and thin, says love can leave and still live in. Evening lays its copper light on the fence and the fading white. All that breaks beneath the snow finds a quiet way to grow. Let the rain come, let the roots run deep. Let the tired earth take what it needs. Every fallen leaf, every bending pine knows how to lose and still be kind. And the wind in the grass, slow and thin, says love can leave and still live in.
Porch light swings in the evening air like a lantern on a quiet sea. Your cup still waits by the kitchen chair where the dust falls tenderly. The garden leans where the roses grew. Brown leaves gather at the door. And the house keeps learning how to breathe with one voice less than before. The hills are soft in a coat of rain. The creek runs low and clear. Sparrow lands on the window frame, then leaves without a fear. Nothing loud in the world today, just the wind through the pine. And every small and empty place is slowly becoming mine. Change comes in on gentle feet, turns the bitter into sweet. So let the old trees bend, let the cold moon rise. There is is still warm light in these quiet eyes. What is gone is not erased, it only moves to a softer place. And in the stillness after the rain, love comes back by another name. Silver hand on the stones beside the well. Grief sits down like an old friend now, with fewer things to tell. So let the old trees bend, let the cold moon rise. There is still warm light in these quiet. What is gone is not erased, it only moves to a softer place. And in the stillness after the rain, love comes back by another name.
Chapel bell was soft in the rain by the roadside, thin and gray. Your old coat kept the evening warm while the fields went dark with clay. There was dust on the dashboard glass, there was light behind the trees, and every mile kept asking low, what kind of heart believes? Town went sleeping past with its windows full of gold. The river bent like a quiet prayer around the stones it held. Somewhere west the thunder moved like a drum beneath the sky, and outside still beside me there with wonder in its eyes. The road was long, the moon was small, but mercy hummed beneath it all. Let the rain come down, let the night roll through. There's a small bright flame in the dark. I knew not every prayer needs a name, not every soul stays the same, but the road goes on and the stars lean near, like someone kind is listening here. Morning broke on a fence line wire, silver grass and a crow. Nothing answered, nothing left, only peace moving slow. Let the rain come down, let the night roll through. There's a small bright flame in the dark. I knew not every prayer needs a name, but the road goes on just the same. The wheat field bows in the late June light, like it knows how years can bend. A grass-stained shirt on the porch rail dries in the hush, the summer scent. The pond is shrunk from edge to edge, the cattails stand so tall, and the boy who chased the dragonflies has outgrown the pasture wall. The sycamore keeps one low limb where small hands used to climb. Now shadows stretch across the yard like fingers made of time. A robin pulls a worm from clay, the clouds move soft and wide, and something young still runs through me with nowhere left to hide. The creek says slow, the sparrows say soon. The sun goes down by afternoon. Turn me gentle, turning ear. Let the golden hour draw me near. Every leaf that lets go free looks a little bit like me. Growing older is the sound of summer folding underground. Evening cools the windowsill, the fireflies rise in rows. The dark is not an ending now, just a garden as it grows. Turn me gentle, turning ear. Let the golden hour draw me near. Every leaf that lets go free looks a little bit like me. Turn me gentle, turning ear. Let the golden hour draw me near. Every leaf that lets go free looks a little bit like me.
The meadow sleeps in a coat of white, no hoofprint road or sound. A kettle sings in the kitchen light while the snow keeps falling down. The old clock moves with a wooden sigh, slow hands across the wall. And the quiet asks a simple thing, what am I running from at all? The cedar bends by the frozen stream with its branches full of glass. A crow calls out like a broken dream, then lets the morning pass. No answer comes from the pale blue sky, no voice from the chapel stone. But the silence leaves a little room to feel less lost alone. Maybe truth is soft and near, like breath that warms the window clear. Let the stillness take my name. Let it hold what I can't explain. Somewhere under snow and stars, there is meaning in these scars. Not loud, not far, not made of more, just a quiet with an open door. Let the stillness take my name. Let it hold what I can't explain. Not loud, not far, not made of more. Just the quiet with an open door.
The swing still hangs from the maple limb, rest on the chain where the light falls thin. Grass grew high by the garden wall, where bare feet ran through the summer's call. A blue cup waits on the windowsill, dust on the glass and the house grown still. Childhood hums like a far-off stream, soft as a song from a half-kept dream. His faded blue, names in the oak are hard to read, covered in moss and milkweed seed. Seasons turn with a quiet hand, taking more than we understand. Still the creek moves under the stone, carrying pieces of what was known. Nothing stays the child still keeps in me. There by the fence in evening gold, the world feels young and growing old. Every leaf that lets go free falls like a memory back to me. Oh, the years go by like rain, soft on every pane. What we lose becomes the ground where little roots keep reaching down. And the wind through the apple tree sings what the child still keeps in me.
The bus rolled out in the morning gray, past red barns and a field of hay. A thermos warm on the empty seat, dust rose soft from the narrow street. Maps lay folded on my knee, full of towns that never knew me. The sky hung low like a question kept over the roads where the old rain slept. Stopped for bread by a county line, sun through the glass in a crooked shine. The cashier smiled with tired eyes, clouds moved west like slow goodbyes. No great answer in the passing trees, no clear word in the roadside weeds, only hum of the tires below is not a flame. Maybe it calls us by our name. Take me down where the wild roads bend, where the long fields start and the fences end. Let the dust rise, let the dark birds fly, let the pale moon follow the open sky. All this searching, soft and true, is only the heart walking through. Stars above and gravel ahead. Every mile, every breath made a little room for rest. Take me down where the wild roads bend, where the long fields start and the fences end. Let the dust rise, let the dark birds fly, let the pale moon follow the open sky. All this searching, soft and true, is only the heart walking through.